Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of Stronger in 30. We have legs today. Go ahead, grab a set or two of dumbbells. Think heavy. We are doing legs for the entire workout. Moves will be at a minute, so 2 sets might be good if you start getting tired and need to drop down. We're gonna get started with about a 5-minute warm-up, and then we'll get into the work. So go ahead, take your feet hip width, toes light, drop the shoulders down. Basic squat, here we go. Nice and easy, start warming up those legs. Working at your pace. Dropping a little lower in that squat as you're getting warmer here. Good, 10 more seconds, keep it going, nice and easy here. Reverse lunge coming next. We're gonna alternate legs. Stepping the right foot back first in 3, 2, 1. Step it back, drop the back knee, bend into that front, step in and switch, you got it. Shoulders back, keep that chest up tall. No leaning forward. Good, guys. Keep going another 10 seconds. Wide stance for a sumo squat on deck. Even out those legs. And then find a wide stance, toes point slightly out. Squat down. And up. Feeling a little more inner thighs here. As wide as comfortable for you. Just make sure you are wider than hips though. As you drop down, the knees track over ankles. Make sure they don't cave in. Keep them in line. Abs in, your chest is tall. 5 seconds, we're gonna go lateral lunge. Just to the right this first 30. Stay up, space to separate, big side lunge. Come back to center. Toes point forward. Sure that step is out far enough that you have plenty of room to sink into that leg. And then really sink into that heel. Push into that heel to lift you back to center. Plank spiders next. We'll get the left leg in our second block here. Stop it there. Come on down to a high plank. Then once you're there, step your right foot outside of that right hand. Hold it here, taking that hip flexor stretch, should feel good. And then step it back, go left. Again, a little hold here. Feel good into those hips here. And then at your pace, just keep alternating for a couple more here. Good, guys. Even out, then come on back up. We're right back into those squats. Feet hip width, this time we pulse it 3 times. Drop it down. 3 tiny pulses, push in the heels, lift. Second and last warm-up block here. Should be feeling some heat into those legs now. Definitely warmer than when we started. Focusing on that form. And you'll carry that through into the workout once we get harder, once we start adding those dumbbells. Stay up, set the right foot back, reverse lunge, pulse it 3 times, just like we did in the squat. Step in and switch, 3 pulse left. Back knee drops, shoulders back, chest up, 3 pulses every time. You guys are doing great, 10 more seconds. Even out the legs, then we go into that wide sumo squat. Toes point out, nice and wide, drop it down, pulse it 3 times. Here we go, 3 pulses. Press it up. 3 little pulses, bottom of that squat. Shoulders back, chest up. Steady breath. 10 to go, lateral lunge. This time we'll step left. 3, 2, 1. Space to step left, toes point forward, sink in. Come back to center. Good, less than a minute left in this warm-up. We'll finish with those plank spiders after this. We'll have a quick break for water, and then we'll get started. 5 seconds. Down to that high plank, right into the spider. When you're ready, step the right foot. Make sure that heel connects. You have some weight into that front foot. You're switching at your pace. Great job. You got it. 10 more seconds. Even out the legs if you need. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, grab some water. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. 1 minute moves, nothing repeats. 5-minute blocks, we'll get a quick break between them. First one's a squat to deadlift. Grab heavy if you can. Basic squat with your feet hip width, arms at your side, into a deadlift. Again, feet hip width, and bring the arms forward there. Are we ready? We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Shoulders down, chest up, abs in. 3, 2, 1. Squat, stand tall, deadlift. At your pace, you don't stay with me, you work at your pace for this minute. Low as you can in that squat. Drive through the heels to stand, abs in. As you push the hips back, keep that back flat, looking forward in that deadlift. 1 and 1, you got it. Working with heavy dumbbells if you can, challenging yourself with those weights, you're halfway there. Good, guys, keep it going, you got it. Low as you can in that squat, big range of motion in that deadlift. Push those hips back, push them forward to stand tall, let the upper body relax. Split deadlift with that right foot forward coming next. 3, 2, 1. So stand on the right, come to the ball of your left foot, soften your right knee, you have more weight in your right leg. Hinge forward, just like your deadlift, stand up. Push your hips back, and stand up. You're here a minute, stay with it. Take your time. If it feels a little awkward, just think about your deadlift range of motion. Should be the exact same form. You're just loading that right leg. Hips forward, hips back. Ball of that left foot, try to stay light there. Good, past halfway. Shoulders relax the entire time. Try not to use them to pull those dumbbells up. It's all lower body here. Great job, you got it. We're just gonna switch the legs, come in next for our 3rd minute here. 5 more seconds. Good work, guys, stand tall. Left foot forward, ball of your right. Deadlift in that left, go ahead. Hips push forward, hips push back, all you're doing. Keep the abs in, keep that low back safe. Stay soft, soft in that left knee. Make sure you aren't locking at the joint. Breathe, you got it. Big range of motion. 30 more seconds. 2 more moves left in this block, and then we'll take our first shakeout. Focusing on that form. Good, guys, 10 more seconds. Calves are next. 3, 2, 1. Arms hold at your side, toes point forward. Lift, squeeze the calves, control it down. Go about 20 seconds with the toes pointing forward. Then 20 seconds in, then 20 seconds out. Pause to squeeze every time you're up. Take 1 more, then turn those toes in, heels out, lift and squeeze, exact same thing. A little more inner calf here. Good, shoulders over hips, you are standing tall. 3, 2, 1. Toes turn out. Last one. Lift, squeeze, control it down. Last move of this block is going to be a squat pulse and a squat hold. I'm going to use one of my heavies I have here. If you want to keep 2, more power to you, go for it. If you want to drop both, whatever works for you. All right, 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, or no dumbbells. I'm going to hold one at my chest. Feet are hip width. Your bottom of that squat, drop in, hold it. Last minute this block, you got it. Shift your hips back a little further. Take any weight out of your toes. Breathe. Belly is drawing in. Low back is safe. Pulse. Bottom of that squat. Keep pulsing. You got it. Now hold. You do get a minute or a break halfway through this. So in 5, we're going to pop up. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Drop it right back down. 30 more seconds. Hold. First 10. Pulse and then hold. You got it. Are you as low as you can get? Pulse. Shoulders back, chest up, breathe. Feeling those legs. Should be feeling challenged. Maybe a little shaking going on. Hold it, breathe. Final 10, you got it. Check those knees right over ankles. Make sure they don't cave in or open up. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Shake out, sip of water. Great job, guys. All right, next block. 5 moves, each a minute. I'm going to use the one heavy I was just at. If you want to use 2 for any of these, again, you can. First one's going to be a sumo squat, just like we did in warm up. Goblet hold if you have 1. If you have 2, goblet hold, pushing them together might be easiest. Or if you want to hold them at your side, you can. Just gets to be a little bit of shoulder work once we get into it. All right, we set. Wide stance, toes point out. 3, 2, 1. Sumo squat. First 30 seconds, and we'll add a little pulse for the rest of this minute. Low as you can. Track the knees over ankles. Belly pulled in. Good, you got it. 10 more seconds. Holds come in next. Hold that sumo, drop in, hold, breathe. Tiny pelvic tuck. Make sure that butt isn't pushing back. Find that tuck. Squeeze the belly in. Can you sink a little lower? Breathe. Anytime you need a break, pop up, take it. We pulse. I know, you got it. 10 more seconds. Reverse lunge coming next. You're going to put the dumbbell in your right hand. You're going to move the left leg. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell, hold it, right hand. Left knee high, knee drive. Reverse lunge. Get into it. We're here a minute. So if you are wobbly, you can tap the toes between that knee drive and lunge if you need. If that knee drive's too much, just into that lunge. If you're doing both though, big knee drive, pull that knee up, don't lean back. Drop the knee to the floor, working at your pace. Find your balance on that right leg. Breathe, you got it, halfway. Good work, guys. Knee drive, reverse lunge. Last 10. We're going to do a narrow to wide squat before we get to the other side. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hold the dumbbell at my chest on both ends. Feet are close. The left leg's going to move once again. Drop into a narrow squat. Pop up. Left leg moves out. Wide squat. Back in. Narrow. 1 and 1. Keep it going. Wide squat. Narrow squat. At your pace. So once you plant that left foot, make sure you take half your weight into that leg. One wide, one narrow. Narrow feet are close, almost touching. Wide, get wider than your hips. Point your toes forward. Hips back, toes light. Breathe, you got it. Last 10, can you get any lower? Reverse lunge coming next. We'll hold the dumbbell on the left. 3, 2, 1. Good, guys. Dumbbell left, right knee high, reverse lunge, or modify how you need. Minute, here we go. Big knee drive, reverse lunge. Stay tall on that knee drive. Make sure you don't lean back. Again, tap that foot when you need. If you're losing your balance, take out that knee drive if it gets to be too much. Halfway there. One more move this block. We'll just do that narrow to wide squat on the right. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Shoulders back. Chest lifted. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Holding the dumbbell at your chest, to your side, whatever you like here. Feet close, drop into that squat. Step the right foot out, wide squat, 1 and 1. Keep it going. Focusing on that form, low as you can, every single squat. Chest is lifted, you're looking forward. Go ahead, toes are light. Halfway. Stay with it, guys. You're almost there. Next break is coming in 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Weight down, shake out. Water if you like. All right, next block. Once again, keeping 1 dumbbell is what I'm going to do. Again, you do what works for you. 2 dumbbells, 1, none. First one's going to be a lateral lunge. We're going to step side to side like we did in the warm-up, but we will go to both sides. Hold the dumbbell at your chest, to your side. Again, whatever you want to do. I'm going to take my arms long and hold it like so. Big step to your right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sink into that leg. Come back to center. Go left. Side to side. Take your time. Little hinge forward when you step into that lunge, but your abs are in, your back is flat. You're never rounding to the floor, so keep that chest lifted nice and tall. Moving at your pace. You're halfway through this minute. Good work, guys. Keep it going. Curtsy lunges coming next. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. If you have 1, hold it in your right hand. Left toes tap out. Curtsy behind, join in. Tap and cross. We have 30 seconds here till we add a pulse. Back knee drops right behind your front Achilles. Shoulders are back, chest is lifted. Breathe. You got it. 5 seconds. We pulse. 2, 1. Drop into that lunge. Stay here. So get that knee down. Get those shoulders pulled back. Tiny pulse. Breathe. 20 more seconds. Other side coming. Lower if you can, you're almost there. Up, shake out, switch hands. Right toes tap, curtsy behind, go ahead. 30 seconds here, then we pulse for 30. Good, guys, smooth and steady, keep it going. If you want to intensify, use 2 dumbbells. If you want to modify, no dumbbells, do what works for you. Next time you're back, start that pulse. Knee down, shoulders back, breathe. Great work, guys, stay with it. A little lower. How we doing? Feeling that pulse? Last 10. 2 more moves left this block. We're gonna go lateral lunge. We're gonna stay wide in that stance. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick shake. Wide stance, toes point forward, arms long if you have 1. Shift to that right foot, pulse it 3 times. Squeeze to the center. Now shift left, pulse 3 times. Your pace, once you got it, keep it up. Always stand center before you go to the next. Feet don't move, just stay wide and shift your weight. Low as you can in that leg of the side you're going to. 3 pulses every time. If you're feeling too much weight into those toes, think about pushing those hips back forward. Take the weight into that heel out of those toes. You got it. Keep it going. 20 more seconds here. Can you get any lower? Last 10. We finish with figure 8 to finish this block. 3, 2, 1. Just step in a little bit. You still want to be wider than hips. You're going to drop into that squat. Dumbbell starts in your right. You're going to hand it off to your left. Drop. Squeeze to the top. Again, switch. Squeeze to the top. So you're squatting and you're standing. Weight going through the legs. Make sure you have a good hold on that dumbbell before you pop up. Knees track over ankles. Make sure they aren't caving in. Good. Drop and squeeze. You got it. Halfway there. Can you get any lower? You got it. 20 seconds. Then we break before our final block. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. Weight down, shake out. Sip of water if you like. Our final block. 1 minute moves. Nothing's going to repeat here. I'm sorry. We don't need dumbbells for this either. So last 5 moves, 1 minute each, and then we're done. No equipment, just body weight. We're gonna come into a squat on your mat. So go ahead, drop down. We're gonna go surrenders with that right leg leading. Down, down, up, up. We ready? Join in. Right leg leads this whole first minute. Down, down, up, up. When you stand, you stay in that squat. Shoulders are back. Hands are never on those legs. They don't help out. If this is too much on the knees, maybe try folding up your mat. Give yourself a little more cushion. Or if it's too much, you're gonna go to a lunge and squat, but stay low in that leg. Halfway there, keep it going. Down, down, up, up. Low when you stand. Good, guys. "15 seconds, can you push that pace? Next move, we're gonna be down for a plank, and then we'll get the other side. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, guys, come on down to your plank. We're gonna go plank push back. So it's a high plank. So you are working a little core and shoulders, but the goal is to get into those quads here. So take your feet hip width. You're gonna push your hips back to your heels and then power forward. Quick as you can, fire up those quads. 3, 2, 1, give it a try. Push back, power forward. So take your time as those hips go back. I want you to get back as far as you can and then think like you're springing forward. As those hips go back, those shoulders go way behind the wrist. When you power forward and finish, you're back in that high plank. Back stacked, shoulders and wrist. Good, you got it. Halfway there. If you need a plank break at any time, take it. Join back in when you can. 20 seconds. Good work, guys. In 10, we go surrender with the left leg leading. 2, 1, good job. Stand up on your mat, then drop into that squat. Left leg leads, down, down, up, up. Here we go. So just like before, just now that left leg leads. Keeping that chest up nice and tall, keeping the shoulders back, hands off the legs. Stay low when you pop up. Good, you got it. And again, if you want to modify, it's lunge to squat, stay low, and that leg don't stand. Good work, you're almost there. I'll give you those last 15 seconds to push that pace if you want. It's here in 3, 2, 1, a little faster if you can. And rest it. Good, guys. We're gonna come to a half thruster. I know it's still shoulders and core, but we are working the inner thighs here. So you're gonna be in a high plank. You're gonna jump wide, hold that squat, keep your hands down, and then jump back to that plank. We'll go together. You're gonna hold those feet out with me. Set it up in 3, 2, 1. Get those feet wide, heels to floor. Push the knees out, drop your hips, and hold. Back to your plank. If you need to walk it in, you can do that. Again, feet forward. Sink your hips, drop. Hands are down on that floor, abs in, back flat, right back to your plank. Go again, feet forward, hold it. Make sure those hips are dropped. They aren't up. Down in line almost with your knees. Take it back to your plank. You're doing great. You have 2 more holds. Forward, go, hold it, breathe. Hips down. Hands stay on the floor. Take it back to your plank. Last one, a little longer. Hold, feet forward, go. Hips down, drop, breathe. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. Come on to your knees, your very last move. 30 seconds each side. Set up a tabletop. Abs in, shoulders over wrist. You're gonna take your right leg, extend out, point your toe down. Now you're gonna lift and tap without anything else moving. 30 seconds right here, join in. So all in that outer glute, outer hip is where you should be feeling. Point the toe, keep that leg straight. And now think about pushing a little harder into that right hand so your shoulder doesn't rotate up. Only thing moving is that right leg. Breathe, you got it. 3, 2, 1, pull it in. Take it to the left, extend the leg out, point the toe, lock everything else in place, lift it here. Final 30 seconds. Range of motion might not be all that big, that's okay. Focus on what we're targeting and keep everything else still. A little more push into that left palm, stay grounded on the mat there. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Come up to your feet, taking them hip width, and just fold over here. Drop your head. Heavy, reach your fingers to your toes. And slowly rolling up, big stretch up overhead. Awesome job, guys. That was your leg day. Make sure you get a good cool down, good stretch out after this. Get plenty of water, and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you soon.